cut me in or cut it out, buddy.
Facts never fill it.
Oh no.
You know?
We bike.
Yes, sir, ski.
Yeah.
That shit would have been hard if that shit really was sinking like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We is back. Back for another fucking episode.
Yes.
Man, we have some good weekends lately, man.
Yeah.
Last weekend, my boy, popped the question.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Congrats again.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
you, bro.
This week, you know what I'm saying? We was VIP'd out. You know what I'm saying?
I saw y'all, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw y'all.
Michael Jordan, flew us in private entry into.
Wait, Mike?
Mike flew us in, bro.
Michael Jordan?
Mike Jordan, not Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Michael
you know
Jeffrey.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Not to be confused.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, man, that was. I mean, honestly, I don't even remember the game. All I remember me being all over the place during the sweep, playing pool, playing PlayStation. Goddamn it,
you was living.
Oh, we was living up there.
Yeah, I was living.
We
Man.
was living up there. I'm gonna drop a little quick snippet of the game day for y'all.
Definitely.
But we was living, man. It was amazing, goddamn experience. I never do a regular game again unless I'm on the floor. That voices in the streets. My man all up at Perry's, buying $1,000 steaks, brontosaurus burgers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the game was decent. We lost. You know what I'm saying?
The Bulls always lose now.
But since we own the NBA,
okay,
yeah, man.
What's up?
I thought somebody was gonna run up on us in the parking lot. We was walking back to the car.
Man, listen.
Remind me of somebody.
I saw some dreads.
Wait, who would remind you?
I saw some dreads. I saw some dreads. The nigga with no shirt on and a chain. I said that got to be Ja Morant.
That has to be Ja.
That got to be Ja.
Yeah.
Is Ja trying his best to ruin his life? What is he doing?
He trying his best to be someone that he's not, and it just don't make sense.
So
why he's doing it.
So wait, what happened with Ja recently?
So we got two things really.
Okay.
So an old case where he beat up a kid or some shit.
Yeah.
Put a gun on
I think he was like 17. The boy.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
They said it was like a couple of years ago. I think
it was in the summer or something like that. I don't know if it was a couple of years ago. But I think it was in the summer.
Oh, it was that recent?
Yeah, they was playing basketball or something. And I guess they started having words, and Ja put hands.
So that was a nigga villain origin story and shit. Like
Ja put hands on him.
Yeah.
Not only did he put hands on him, he upped the yammy on him.
Yeah. Pull the gun out on him too. Like, what's
you
up?
Marquez Buster.
So
right.
My man up 200 M's.
Right.
Pulling up the ratchet on motherfuckers.
On the 17-year-old.
On the 17-year-old.
What are you doing, bro?
Was it in Memphis?
I don't know
where it was at.
He acting accordingly.
I don't know where it was at.
Maybe, yeah. That nigga acting according. That's exactly what he doing.
Man.
But the man, so they ended up, ain't they charging him? They charged him
from
with
what I heard,
that.
yeah. I think the little boy family and
they
know Ja got money, so you know how this is.
Yeah, let me get that.
Yeah, I think I was there too. Shit, I'm finna put myself in the situation.
You have to settle out of court and give him a little money.
Yeah, run me.
You know how that is.
Run me 5-10
thinking
minutes
about this shit. Look, add me to the lawsuit.
He might get a couple $100,000. The little boy family.
I don't know. We'll see.
We're gonna see.
Minor, pistol.
Now the problem is, the real problem is now you're adding insult on top of injury by being on Instagram with the blicky out.
I don't understand that.
So he just might have turned shorty 200 million to 2 million.
Yeah.
On Instagram, on his live.
Oh, I saw that. Chest naked.
Chest naked.
Listening
titties out.
to NBA young boy. And he think he NBA young boy.
Literally.
He really do. He really think
he shaking his dreads and shit too.
Yeah. No, I'm National Basketball Association young boy.
Young boy. You got a $200 million deal.
But you will be broke again if you keep on fucking around.
Nike gave him a signature shoe.
Yep. Signature shoe.
What are you doing?
You got Kyrie old slot.
Just called a 200. What was this contract for?
It's like 200 with the Grizzlies. Wow. So you got bread out there. And look, this is his first contract. He only 23. Mm-hmm. So he's going to get an even bigger contract next time if he keep hooping. So that'll probably be $300 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I saw a meme going around him they had his face on Buddy from above the rim and shit.
You talking about Mota?
I I don't know the nigga. Whoever Wood Harris played.
Motown. That's Motown.
They had him walking off the court with the pistol. They had
that's Motown, bro.
Make sure you put that shit on the screen, man. That shit was wild.
That's Motown.
So what y'all think it is though? Like why y'all think he own it like that? Because he's not that guy.
He's not that guy.
He's not that guy.
Of course, especially, you know what, Skip? Skip, he's not that guy, Skip.
Shannon Sharp gonna definitely talk about
he
that.
He is trying his best. You know what,
Shannon Sharp right though, P-Ro. He right.
No, he definitely right. No, Shannon definitely right.
Bro, you don't make it out the hood. If he was in the hood, I don't know if Ja come from the hood, like, you know, but if wherever he came from, you don't make it out to take yourself back.
We just know he ain't built like that. Like you ain't that. Like
you shouldn't even want to be that nigga. You in the NBA.
Y'all think it's because he in Memphis out there, you know, running around with Yo Gotti and them. Y'all think it's because he got money, so he doing like what a lot of rappers do. I think now he be all his homies or whatever. He becoming who he always wanted to be.
I think that's what it is. He got the money to feel like he can become who he wanted. Because Yo Gotti wouldn't even move like that right now. Yo Gotti would know better than that.
Real street dudes very rarely do. They usually do it because they had to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
None of them, very few. Let me not say all of them, but very few with money.
Very few.
Gonna do some wild shit.
It makes no sense, like bro.
Yeah.
Not when you got that kind of bag like Ja Morant got there. We ain't talking $2 million a year.
Yeah.
We talking hundreds of millions. Come on, bro.
Bag, a real bag.
And if you got a gun, okay, cool. Why are you pulling it out on your live, bro?
In the club.
What are you doing?
What if somebody in the club got one and they took that the wrong way?
Ja Morant. Let me clear. It's okay, man. Just get your couple $100 million and be a basketball player. Let NBA YoungBoy and Dirk them be them.
Yeah.
It's okay, bro, for you to just be Ja Morant.
Yeah.
And you a great basketball player. Be that.
You ain't built like that.
Y'all think you gonna clean it up in time? Like y'all think you gonna clean it up in time?
Yeah, he got
time. He got time, but he can't keep doing this because sooner or later the NBA will put you on. You know they'll get you up out of there.
Yeah, you become a problem child. It's over.
you doing too much.
I seen a statement from him. And
go ahead. What he say on there?
I don't know. I can't quote it word for word, but
twist your mic around to where those numbers. You see those numbers right there in the front. Twist them to where they towards you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You get me back. Oh, yeah. I was trying to figure that out. But no, he released a quote through Nike and his people and Grizzlies or whoever, and he said something about like his self-care or wellness or something.
Stress or something like that.
Yeah, stress. Right? Like something was wrong with him. So he got to pull out pistols in the club. And then Nike had minimal accountability for it.
Yeah, but
they let him off the hook, especially coming off what they did with Kyrie.
Yeah, you know they finna let him off the hook. See, this is the thing. Nike gives us a lot of passes.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say give us passes, but they usually are not as quick as other brands to drop the people. Like, you know, drop the talent or whatever the case may be. Like, you know, they stuck besides what you call it. Now, the only reason why they ain't stuck
Kaepernick.
Kaepernick. The only reason why they ain't stick back behind Kyrie is because he pulled a Kanye. Speaking of Kanye.
Okay.
Speaking of Ye.
Okay.
Now we got the rumors stirring.
Right. Rumors.
That Adidas they got what $500 million in shit left of Kanye's.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they say, look, let's collab and try to get this shit off.
Right.
So we can get this shit sold. Now from my end, just looking at the view from the public, I haven't seen them like promoting like a new pair of Yeezys or putting them out or no shit like that.
Me either.
So I don't see necessarily a reason why they say, look, we gotta have Kanye to sell these shoes.
Well,
they can't use the Yeezy brand license without his consent.
Right.
Okay, so they still want to sell those particular shoes under Yeezy.
Yeah.
Right.
The outstanding inventory.
So they could let them go, but they couldn't use they can only sell the old things that they had, not anything going forward. Or how did that work?
Well, I think the deal, and again, I think the most reputable source I heard this from is like Hip Hop DX.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And they still around?
They definitely still.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
Had a pretty lady talking on YouTube about it too.
Y'all, man.
But no, they reported on it and said Yeah, it was outstanding inventory, and we wanted to work out a deal with them, just for that inventory, and they was not talking about future deals about any other like new models or additional
Right.
releases. So
Yeah.
But
this is all hearsay at this particular point, though.
I think, like I said, that was the most, because I started searching around. Everything else was like rumors, right? So, but a lot of different media outlets are kind of running with it. A lot of different media outlets are having some interesting takes on that shit too.
Wait, hold on, but real quick before we get into the media outlet, in this battle, if is there a winner? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like you initially when Kanye got the boot, it was like, yo, well, I guess you got to understand you can't just be saying wild shit and you working on somebody else's platform.
Right?
Is there a winner in this? Like, just say because Adidas got to come back to him to sell the shoes.
I'm gonna say he won.
I'm
gonna say he won. They had to come back to him.
It's a
wash on.
There's no losers.
Yeah, it's kind of a wash on.
They're not losing because they still gonna make a lot of money.
If you're gonna do business together, it can't be a loss, right? Like it's got to be mutually beneficial. We just don't do business. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of emotion in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, we got $500 million worth of shoes to sell. We already took $1.5 billion, or we forecast to take a $1.5 billion L coming up.
Right.
You took a L.
Yes.
When we parted ways, let's come together and make some money. My only thing is, they better tax down on them niggas.
When they came back to me, they
them.
would have had to pay me. Man,
What?
Bro, it would have had to been
They
bag.
Yeah,
because y'all don't need me right now.
Definitely. That
Adidas went after they did the Kanye separation.
But
he was Adidas, honestly.
Yeah. But here's my question though. What does that say about them parting ways with him in general, and what was it really about?
Right.
Because if it was this moral compass they had for the reason that they wanted to part ways with Ye, how do you do it? You can't put a dollar amount on the reason why you would go back, right? Like, so what does that really say? That's why, we keep saying like, hey, it's rumor, but if they do this deal, what does that really say for them?
Because the thing is, if they do this deal, what was the point of y'all dropping him in the first?
Yeah, it was no
point. I think it was more like on some social media pressure type stuff. Yeah. You know how they go on social media. Adidas need to look what Kanye's saying. Look at it. I think that's what it was.
I think
more
the next
about.
level. I think the next level of it is outside of social media, the pressure from the people who Kanye was talking about. Who they have those relationships with.
Fact.
They like, look, yo, if you still want to do business with us, granted, what he said was, hey, these people run everything.
Yeah.
And it only thing that them dropping him did was prove his point.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It almost was like, yo, I know they run everything. Let me just do this so they can go ahead and.
Well, he said it. He said, he wanted out of. Remember, he was beefing with Adidas.
Yeah,
he was beefing with the Gap.
He was,
because both, didn't. He felt like Adidas was releasing these weird models that look like his
he
shit.
wasn't even approving like that.
They was coming out with colorways. They was
approved.
doing bad business practice from his perspective. I don't know what their contract looked like, but so he was trying to get out of that deal anyway.
Anyway,
and and I'll say up front, that's not. He got out of the deal, so it was successful. I don't believe in doing business by being racist against any other kind of group or culture.
Yeah, 100%.
As as Black people, we don't subscribe to that anyway.
Right.
But a win's a win for him.
Yeah.
And it's like a double win because all right, got the contract. Y'all came back. If he's smart, I'm about to tax y'all to death.
Right.
To do this deal.
Run that. I need it all.
Yeah. Like,
trust and believe.
You want to get these off? But
they have to pay him, bro.
But
nice.
Would this work? Would all right, we go back into this contract to sell us 500,000 shoes.
Yeah.
Or $500,000. Well, 500 million, half a billion, my bad. Yeah. $500 million worth of shoes. Are the Kanye stands, are they still really like behind the move?
They will.
Oh, okay.
Because you think about it, like, it's not like Ye wanted to break his contract, but it's not like it was never like anti-Adidas. Like,
Right.
No.
I don't mess with Adidas. It's just like, all right, I want to part ways from business because y'all not doing the right business.
Mhm.
So people who buy Yeezys gonna buy Yeezys,
gonna-
or Kanye fans, they gonna say it's a win because he
100%
getting
they
paid.
is.
Now, if they start selling it and he didn't benefit from it,
Then that's crazy.
then it's like, all right, we
Right.
got. But yeah, they like, all right, go get the bread. Even if you go re-sign with them,
Right.
it is go get good business, right? It's not like, we saw an email with them calling him the N-word or something, and then
Right.
they was
Yeah,
outraged.
then
It
it's
wasn't nothing
over
like
with.
that. So,
Right.
And I think he should go back with Adidas, but I think he should tax them.
yeah,
And I
tax.
feel like in his when he get it got to be a new contract
Uh-huh.
with different stipulations and
Yeah.
different things, and it has to go different ways now.
Yeah.
Right.
Can't go like it was before. Other than that, then I'm gonna go and do my own thing.
Right.
Because Jay really don't need Adidas, honestly. Whatever he make, people buy.
Mm-hmm.
Just being honest.
He may not need Adidas, but I think he still needs the infrastructure behind to make shoes.
And they
Right.
need him.
He definitely.
Oh, for
need
sure.
that.
They
For
need
sure.
him just as much.
For sure.
They
I
need
think
him just
Kanye
as-
got to
you don't
figure out how to
think they
do
need
good
Kanye
business.
just
though.
as much?
Need Kanye?
Yes.
See, the thing is, they can they use Kanye? Yes.
Bro, they was
Need-
booming when Kanye.
Yeah,
they was booming.
but that's
Their
on
business
top of
will be crippled.
They
Right.
ain't they weren't
Crippled?
booming, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
crippled
Yeah.
is a lot, yo.
Yeah.
Bro, they
Crippled is saying that
they down right now, bro.
that they're going to fail as a company at some point because
I
they don't
wouldn't
have
say they'll
Kanye.
fail as a company,
This-
but they down, bro.
They
And then they
their
lost
business.
Beyonce.
No, they definitely going down.
And they lost Beyonce
Nah,
too.
I'm
Brand.
with you
Yeah.
I'm with you on the downtrodden, on the down mark.
Yeah,
But
losing their
crippled, they
I
wasn't
think
crippled
so.
before he got there.
yeah, but they weren't booming. They weren't booming.
They wasn't
B-Ro.
booming.
They weren't booming,
They
bro.
wasn't booming, but they
They
still
went
was
from.
Adidas was still with Adidas. Like they was like
But who
they
was
was
really
just
wearing Adidas like that? Though?
I mean, I
but-
think if we look at their stock price back then, and then look at it,
It ain't
at
close to
its
when
peak,
Kanye went there.
no, I'm not.
they was not a company that was going out of business. There
Right.
wasn't a
That's what
company.
I'm-
Not
that's
out
what
of
I'm
business.
saying.
There wasn't a company that was struggling,
Yeah,
but they definitely were not a growth company at that time. I mean, they
No.
quarter to quarter, yeah, they might have, but I think they stock price tripled or quadrupled
right. Now
once
I'm not.
they
right,
came
I'm
and
not,
it
I'm not-
stayed
They,
there.
they
Yeah.
went crazy.
No, they definitely did
So-
that.
They went crazy.
That growth,
Mm-hmm.
not only they're not gonna have growth going forward, like, but they're gonna take a L, and now they don't have. I mean, and, they typically like their revenue streams come from places that we probably don't even think about,
Right,
right?
yeah,
Like
right,
sponsoring
yeah.
schools and all that other shit.
Right.
But that particular part of the business, and I've heard different numbers on how much is represented. They're not gonna get that back. Somebody's taking that. Like the people who spend the $220 on Yeezy,
Mm-hmm.
they're not gonna go spend that on nothing else over there.
Right.
The people who buy the shell toes gonna buy the shell toes,
Right. Yeah.
or whatever.
The people
These
go buy the
fake-
hooping shoes, and they don't even
But-
really got no hoopers over there.
No, and then
Yeah,
the fake
exactly.
Nike
Yeezy
got everybody.
and the
Nike
fake
got-
looking
Nike
Yeezys
got
that they
everybody,
sell.
bro.
Nobody about to keep buying that shit.
This is my advice to Adidas. My advice to Adidas.
Re-up at any fucking cost. Go fix that.
F&F. Facts Never Fail is the
Facts.
podcast. Could be
Yes.
the first podcast to shine a shoe deal with Adidas.
Let's go, Adidas.
So
Facts.
Adidas,
Where you at?
y'all don't need Kanye. Hey, come on over here.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
here.
We the best thing smoking coming
Right.
out of Chicago.
We
Nobody in
You
this
know what I'm
room got on
saying?
Adidas anything
Whoa,
right now.
see,
By the way.
you had to, I'm cutting all of this out. I'm cutting all
I'm
that
team
part out.
Nike,
Wait,
man.
wait,
Even though I ain't got no
wait,
Nike
wait,
though.
wait,
Said nobody in here got Adidas on. Hey man, listen, man.
Listen. If they bring that deal over in
Cut
that
the
bag,
check.
bro, and then
Cut-
I'll
take it
wear
up.
Adidas every day.
What? Cut the check. I look like Ron DMC out
Sure
here.
would. Head to toe, the hat, all
Shell
that.
toes.
I'm wearing all that.
On everything.
Man, it don't matter.
Well, shout out to Adidas. Give us a call.
you know what
You
it
know what I'm
is.
saying?
Facts never film. We ready.
Facts Never Fails a podcast.
Yeah.
First
F&F collab.
shoe deal. F&F collab. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
I like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I already got a call from Puma, so y'all better hurry up. You know what I'm saying? If y'all really want this
And New Balance hit me up. They done sent me some stuff now. Just
Yeah.
let y'all know.
Gang
Come on
shit.
now.
That ride on the
Lame
Puma
shit.
jet was fun though.
No, it
You know,
was.
They
Yeah,
had
it
the,
was.
Hey,
had the
it
boss
was.
water and shit.
Yeah,
100%.
and randomly, Puma and Adidas, what they was brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
they was
Yep.
brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know
They
that.
fell out with each other. So one, the other brother, I think he left Puma and started Adidas.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
That could be a little bit off, but it's
think it was
some
flip flop.
Yeah, or
it's
it could
something
be
like that. Baby.
Yeah.
And they both was Nazi companies, but I mean,
but that's a story for another day. Yeah, but so at this particular point, everybody had their opinions about whether this was going to ever be inevitable. Now it's all of a sudden on the table,
right?
So pretty soon, somebody gonna be sucking Kanye dick.
Pause.
Super pause.
Pause.
But who is this? Our favorite podcaster, Charlamagne the guy. Shout out to Charlamagne. He made a promise that if
a promise,
if Adidas get back in the business with Kanye, he gonna slob on Bob.
What?
He gonna
Who meat did he say he gonna slob on?
He gonna chop on Kanye up.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
So if I'm Kanye, it's like, bro, I ain't even ask you for all that though. Like what you gonna do?
Like why me, my boy?
Like, yeah, bro, leave me out of your fetish.
But
your fellatio fetish.
Just to clarify exactly what it said, because I could be getting it wrong.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got what he said?
Let's just clarify exactly what he said.
Getting back with Adidas.
Mm-hmm.
You think that happens?
Suck some dick.
What?
Again, son. Again.
It's the giggles for me.
Stop putting your
These guys crazy.
But how they let him say that? Get that off in front of all guys.
Like, it's not happening, yo. Neither one of those things are happening. So I'm confident with that bet.
Really?
It's not happening.
Why bet that?
Get back with Adidas. What if they just come to an agreement to sell the existing backstock?
Well, that's different. Even though I've seen that story, but I don't believe that story is true.
Let's make a bet about that. They come to an agreement to sell the existing backstock.
I don't.
If they do that, will you?
I don't think Adidas.
Put your lips on it?
I don't think Adidas risk their overall brand doing something like that.
Son, they took too big of a loss.
Why do y'all keep saying that?
Well, they losing money on.
I mean, shout out. I support all LGBTQ community. Shout out to everybody. Hey man, your sexual preference and choice of what you do with your mouth, that's on you.
But out of all things, man.
Hey man, whatever him and his wife want to get off, like let them get their shit off, man.
Man, listen.
I don't want no problem.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Charlamagne managed his head. Don't no man come out of it. What are you talking about?
He said he was mannish.
But out of anything you could bet. You would bet that? Like that's what you would bet though?
That's his biggest asset, apparently.
That's crazy that he even thought to say that. Right.
Putting his mouth on the line and shit.
Yeah, you can't be saying nothing like that, Charlamagne. That ain't it right there, fam.
Shout out to LGBTQ
that ain't it,
plus.
Charlamagne. Well, let's see, man. Let's see how this goes, man. If
the Yeezy jumped over the jump, man.
If Adidas get back in bed with Kanye,
then that's
Charlamagne gonna get in bed with Kanye too.
Somebody he said that's wild. He said
that's some fucking wild shit.
That's wild for a man to sit up and say that. Out of anything he could have said, I bet my car, a watch, or anything. He said that. They ain't gonna even repeat what he said. But he
Ye was the Michael Jordan of Adidas as far as
100.
that.
No, he definitely was.
100.
Definitely.
But
he probably right with him as far as like selling
impact
shoes.
on
he right there with Mike, if not probably almost exceeded Mike right now. Before this happened. That happened.
And when Mike met him, he gave him the ice grill. Just like
Mike gave Kanye the ice grill?
Yeah, just
Mike said that competition was coming. Mike like, all right.
Just like another Michael Jordan gave somebody else the goddamn ice grill.
Who you talking about? Michael B.
Michael B.
Michael B.
Shout out to my boy Michael B.
Shout out to him, man. He been getting a bad rap ever since old girl broke up with him, bro.
Yeah,
he eldest. So I mean, shout out to Lori.
And since Lori dumped him for
the streets,
she went. She went Damson Idris.
Is that confirmed? I just seen that one picture.
No, I've seen a lot of shit since then. Yeah, she went Damson Idris. If y'all don't know who Damson Idris, that's Saint. That's Saint from what's the name of the damn show? Snowfall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, my man. But people are a little bit too outraged about this whole thing, in my opinion. I mean,
what whole thing you talking about?
The Michael B.
About Michael B. Jordan, basically kind of snubbing Shorty, or just remind her, hey, remember back in school, you used to treat me.
So wait, what happened? So let's talk about what happened.
As a matter of fact, I'm about to show you what happened.
Okay.
Right here, right now.
And we know each other. We go way back all the way
Boys.
to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
Corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. Michael B. Jordan.
My thing is how you let somebody with that voice be the damn interviewer.
Right.
She a pack a day. She got that pack a day. I'm from Flushing, Queens ass voice and shit.
Yeah, because I remember you from Chad Science.
God damn, Marlboro voice.
The corny nigga, right? Oh no, I'm worth that bag now, shorty.
Yeah, he gave her the ice grill and everything.
It was the look. He really wasn't ice grill. It was a smirk, like, yeah, bitch, you know what it is.
But he
didn't say it though.
But he wanted to say that.
He wanted to say it.
Not me personally.
But think about this: if you the cornball nigga in school, and you come all the way up, most of the time you probably don't even get the opportunity to see the person who was your actual bully because y'all in two different places. Especially if you at a spot where you were in motherfucking Hollywood now. Now you see one of the people who was actually treating the shit out you when you was a shorty as a cornball. Like, admittedly, I'm sure he was a cornball.
Yeah,
probably. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure he was.
Probably till he started making creeds. He probably was.
Yeah. But how often do you get the opportunity? To say, "Oh yeah, I'm up now," to the motherfucker who was dogging you when you was down.
Dunk it.
But she said she didn't say that.
But no, she did though. Well, she
didn't say he was corny though.
Her friend said he was corny, but she doubled back and said, "Yeah, we used to joke about him all the time."
But she said his name though,
right?
But Michael Jordan.
It's not just going
sure
just the name.
That,
like he used to come in with headshots. They was going in on him.
Yeah,
so
fact.
it ain't. So believe me, that response that he was giving her wasn't just solely off that corny.
You think he was wrong though?
Because he didn't look like he was too happy with her though.
Right, but he didn't look. He wasn't mad. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, he could just walk past it.
Like some.
Okay, what if he was mad? I think he entitled to be mad, or that's petty. Or we gotta protect black women, which is like what I do.
Whoa, wait a minute. Where did that come from?
I protect black women, man.
Like
no way.
Pander Express.
From there, bro.
Hey, man, I'm the only single one in the room. Hey, black women, man. He was on some bullshit, and I'm glad Lori went and did what was best for her.
I'm gonna insert the clip of your ass talking before we start recording.
Definitely do.
Yeah, so I told the bitch, right? I say, bitch.
Yeah, man. I don't think he was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think he was wrong. I don't think he was even being malicious. I think that was just his real energy.
I don't think he was being malicious.
Yeah, I think that was his energy. He had to say, "Hey, I know that you was talking."
And to his credit, she brought up school.
And she brought it up.
He didn't bring it up.
She thought she was going to get a different response, though. She's going to be like, hey, what's up, man? I remember 4 p.m. lunch.
I ain't seen you in so long.
I'm not mad at him saying it. I just probably would have been a little bit more joker. Like, remember y'all said I was corny? I ain't looking too corny. Now I probably would have did it.
But
I think,
with the stone.
I think that might have came off worse, though.
Just a little lighter manner than
but it wasn't really that.
No, he
smiled through the whole thing.
He wasn't aggressive with her, nothing like that. He didn't call out her name or nothing like that.
But you don't think they could, because the internet, they would have took that and really tried to run, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, man, hey, remember, your friends and stuff said I was corny.
Look at me now. Michael B. Jordan said, "Look at me now."
You can't never really.
He halfway attacked her, bro. Let's be honest, bro.
Right,
you can see she was kind of scared.
Right.
She looked like she was scared because how she had said it, like, "I'm misquoted." That was fear. I thought it was Newport 100s or Marlboro that she.
Who is this guy right here that we
trained?
I have no idea.
This is a new Terrence. I don't know.
I support black women,
it's
man.
nice to meet you, but I don't know this guy.
He signed one autograph at a basketball game.
Wait. He signed the autograph?
Because they recognized him from the pod.
She liked episode 1002, man.
You know what I'm saying? They recognized him from the pod. You know what I'm saying?
I know she probably was like, "What Dion at?" But go ahead. That's another story. Go ahead.
I told her I was buying a drink, but that shit was already free.
Yeah. And man, I ain't gonna lie, I ate good. I ate good at that game.
Wait, the food was laid out too?
Yeah, everything was
free.
Everything man,
yeah, crumpets, nigga. I didn't even know what crumpets was, but I ate some.
When last time you went to a basketball game, you had salmon, grilled chicken, cordon bleu, cheesecake.
Oh, okay.
What?
Oh, okay.
And, you know, niggas ain't short, so we had the leg room. You know,
Man.
it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, we never doing regular games ever again.
But see, I wasn't there, everybody. I don't know. I could
You
only
was
go off the experience. I was
at Perry Steakhouse.
I was at Perry Steakhouse.
Spinning the bag.
They put fresh berries in my whiskey sour, my nigga.
Money. Y'all was eating, just living.
No, we was living. Oh no, money was spent.
Yeah, but y'all was living.
Give me 10 days. I'm back in that bit.
Y'all was living.
We definitely was living.
Man, I just went and got, you know.
It was a look. The next game is gonna be a different experience. We got that FanDuel shit coming up. That's gonna be big. FanDuel suite at the United Center.
Yes,
but we have some footage for y'all.
Yeah, but back to it. So I think we agree. You know, keeping it a bean. Like he wasn't malicious. He wasn't even trying to be mean. He did the interview. So it's like water under the bridge. Everybody was happy. He got to get his shit off a little bit. She got her interview.
Yeah.
She got a little attention.
She won in that.
Yeah.
She won.
You know?
She won.
Shout out to her.
In my opinion, he didn't lose and she won.
And she won.
However, there were some podcasters who think otherwise. Maybe because they friends with the girl, or you know, what's her name? L'Oreal.
Yeah.
Because they friends with L'Oreal.
Yeah.
But they had some interesting things to say.
Go ahead.
And I think it was let's just
what
see
he said, man.
Let's just see what they had to say.
Oh, you doing that? Allegedly sexiest man alive in all of these blockbuster movies.
I agree.
During your highlight week, you've probably never been more visible than you are right this second, and that's what you do to her. That was corny of him to speak to that girl like that.
I'm not disagreeing. I would have made
it. Joe sweating when he
niggas call you corny.
I bet he was sweating and shit when he was saying that shit. Take it up for his homie.
You walk, nigga.
Huh?
And Ish usually don't be the ones to just go along.
I was surprised Ish co-signed.
I'm definitely surprised Ish co-signed that.
He wasn't the way he
for you to speak to that girl like that.
It wasn't like he came to us like some screw. Like he was. It wasn't that deep.
It was definitely a subtle flex.
Yeah,
it was a subtle flex.
Yeah, it wasn't
the flex wasn't even crazy. Yeah, corny.
The corny, right? Ain't like you going.
That's how he was looking at it.
Be what you.
Yeah, he had a little like the D-bag mustache and shit. Need to trim a little.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
So why y'all think Joe had that type of response though?
Because he's friends with Shorty.
He got to be.
He's on the pander train right now. He's on the pander train.
Nando's pander.
Joe
said way worse.
Joe have said way worse to people. Period.
Yes.
He don't got on this motherfucker and went off. I'm a big Joe Budden fan. I watched every episode. Damn near. Yeah. I've seen him go in on whoever.
It don't matter who it is.
If they're feeling, come on, man.
Didn't he say something about Megan too? He said something about Megan.
He went on
and
something.
he interviewed her.
Yeah, he went on something.
Megan. Yeah.
That girl, why would he talk to that girl like that?
You think? So do y'all think he really felt that way, or he was just getting the click, but he just getting in the mix?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of both.
It's a little bit of both.
He part of the Creed rollout now.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah. It's a little bit of both.
Because it couldn't have been that deep. Ain't no way he listened to what Michael B. Jordan said and felt like
and he really felt that emotional.
No, because it
like,
wasn't
come on,
bad
man.
like that.
It wasn't. He didn't cuss that girl out and call her no bitch because he really could have go. Hey, bitch, I'm not even.
Right, I ain't even finna do no
had he
interview with you.
Yeah, he could have looked ass up and down.
Yeah, and walked off on us.
Bitch, who you talking to?
Right, he didn't do none of that.
He could have. He probably. Hey, ain't no telling how hurt his feelings was when he was a shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of people be remembering when they got people saying stuff about him and treating them a certain manner.
And then not only that, she just say whatever was going on in high school or grammar school or whatever the fuck they was going, whatever they was at. Mm-hmm. And then as an adult, she brought the shit back up and say, "Oh yeah, we used to, talk shit about him because his name was Michael Jordan, and he wasn't nowhere close to Michael Jordan. And the nigga walk around with headshots, and he used to pop lock and this, that, and the third." But I'm really trying to figure out the time frame of this because the time frame in my mind, like he had to be like a known actor at this point. So if he was walking around with a headshot for whatever the reason
was his first joint The Wire? Was that his first joint?
I don't think so.
He was out before that, right?
And
that nigga had to be a teenager.
He was a teenager in The Wire.
Because how old is he, Michael B. Jordan now? I don't even know how old he got.
33 or something?
30 something, early 30.
Yeah, mid to early 30. I want to say like maybe 35 at the most.
Right. So, I mean, I don't know, man. L'Oreal, I mean, look, Joe Budden. you overdid it, fam. If you did that to get better, clicks or whatever, it worked.
Yeah.
But ain't no way he felt that passionate about calling a man corny.
And this ain't even no shade to L'Oreal, because I don't really think she even did nothing wrong really in the situation.
Not at all.
I think she played it cool as she could. Like, no, that wasn't me. That was the other girl. Because based off of what she was saying, yeah, that was the other girl.
I was misquoted.
Right. And then I think she turned around and said, yeah, but you ain't corny no more, which doubled down on the fact that I still felt like he was corny.
Yeah.
But,
he thought he was corny. Definitely.
Well, I mean, the more I think about it, at least Joe is protecting black women, because nobody involved in that situation did. Man. Just like they didn't protect that cop who you and your cronies.
You my crony, motherfucker.
You and your cronies took advantage of that police officer.
Man.
And ran those trains on her.
Yeah, y'all
on episode 1000.
So I dropped the clip of the bust down cop the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all don't know who the bust down cop is, we talk about the cop from Tennessee. I think her name is Megan something. But she
shout out to her, man.
She bust down with about 7 other other cops at the.
Was it 7? I thought it was like 12.
It was somewhere around 15 or 40, somewhere around
Baker's dozen.
Yeah, there was a 13 and a half, anywhere between 13 and 9 million people. She fucked at work. So mind you, so the initial reports was, shorty busting down at work. She's married.
Yeah.
This, that, and the third. She's also not busting down at work. She's also going out on little party trips with these dudes and busting down on the party trips. They got videos and photos of her. Girls gone wild. Bloopity bloop.
Wow.
Dropping them.
Would you say busting down or like expressing herself? Because
expressing herself
it's 2023.
Expressing herself sexually with dudes that ain't her husband.
Right.
Because she's also a married woman.
And she married. There's no other word to call that what she was doing.
So
manage. Extra manage.
Sometimes the shit was going down. Man. Sometimes the shit was going down on the job. Sometimes the shit was going down off the job.
So she was just out here then.
She was just out
here. She was giving up that taxpayer pussy.
She was giving it up.
So she was moving like she wasn't married.
She was moving like an unmarried woman.
Like a single woman out here.
Maybe that dude knew.
No. He didn't know.
Ain't no way.
But he said he was sticking beside her.
He knew.
He said he's sticking beside her.
She was bringing that footage back to the crib.
Yeah, he probably was there watching.
He a different breed of guy then.
Yeah, he definitely a different breed.
I'm gone, fam. I don't care. We could been married 40 years and I found that out. What I'm gonna do with you after that?
Ain't nothing we can do.
What's her new take?
You moving like that?
Yeah.
You moving single anyway.
Exactly.
What's her take now though?
So now
she changed.
She's now that this whole thing has hit the interwebs.
Yeah.
She's walking it back.
Okay.
She's saying, well, there's a sergeant and another upper sergeant or a lieutenant or some shit, and they pressured me into this.
What?
Wow.
But mind you,
pressured her to be with all the 12, 13 people.
I mean, I hear that being those coaches sometimes, like.
Yeah, I can get that to some extent.
Yeah.
But this is not something that you was forced to do at work.
Not at all.
Like you were in a place where you were pinned to an enclosed room. Now, granted, people and the reason why I have an issue with this is because there are people who really go through some shit.
Yeah, for sure.
And they really deal with this shit for real, and they in spaces where they can't. Where they're stuck.
Yep. Yeah.
But in my opinion,
that ain't the case for Shorty.
That ain't the case for Shorty, because this is you doing shit outside of work with them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like you going
this
like
ain't even on the clock stuff.
This ain't even on the clock. Then you married on top of that.
And if it was like that, you should have went home and told your husband, like, hey, these people at work, they trying to force me to do this, or they throwing passes or whatever you want to call it. They hitting on me. They trying to get me to do woo 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 woo.
I think part of it was, and I don't know where I read this, but I think part of it was she said if Kanye signed back with Adidas, she was
she said if Kanye signed back with Adidas, she was gonna suck.
She gonna one up Charlamagne and the whole crew winning. Crazy. You know what I mean? But that's I just on a serious note, I hope she's speaking truth. Like if she is saying that it went down that way, we go with facts over feelings, so we don't know all the facts yet.
Ain't no facts in that, man.
Yeah.
But
The fact is, we know for a fact that she did.
Yeah, the fact
we know
is,
for a
in fact,
fact. That's a fact.
Exactly.
I don't care how you feel. We know for a fact that she did it.
Hey, fam.
She did it.
She did what
over and
she
over
wanted
again.
to do. She did what she wanted to do.
And her husband is part of law enforcement too, right? So it's not like an environment like, oh,
like a sheriff's deputy or some shit like that.
And she's doing that with
he not on, like on the same force, but he in that lane. So it's not like, again, I can't speak for her what's going on. I wasn't there, but if the concern is, there's pressure because these police officers and nigga.
She would have told him.
Your husband 12 too.
Exactly.
So
she would have told him.
And you 12.
And you 12.
So,
why didn't you go to your uppers? Were you afraid? So
she just kept going down her.
I'll suck some dick.
Definitely did. He definitely did.
Oh shit.
So this is my question.
Okay.
You didn't go to you were scared to say something, or you did what you were going to do. Were you afraid to lose your job? So did you have sex with your captains? Now, mind you, there was only 2 captains. The other 5 to 7 niggas,
and they were
just regular cops.
Right.
But
they forced you to.
But the issue is only with the 5. I mean, it's only with the captain and I think it's 2 uppers, like 2 people who she was under. So were you doing this because you were afraid to lose your job? And if so, if you were doing this for the job, was this an equal exchange? Because you're having sex with them for a job, which means in any other time, that's a transactional.
Yeah.
So if you were having sex for money,
but she had the job already.
She had the job.
You were already
employed. If it's to keep the job or to get a step up, is that really like, you know what I'm saying?
Keep the job is a problem. If she doing it to step up,
that's her. That's on her.
That's on
her.
It's
a little gray.
Right. If she doing it,
that's a little gray. Because it depends on if she's saying, "Yo, I'll throw you some of this if you move me up," versus her superior saying,
"If you
want to move up." You know what I mean?
No, what's the difference in that?
That's predatory.
But no. Is it predatory if you do it?
Yeah.
Where's her moral compass? If she agreed to do this,
protected.
No. She needs to protect herself. If she agrees to do this, then
sound like y'all attacking women.
So if the lead detective come to her and say, "Hey man, I know you wanted to. I know you wanted to be on the motherfucking Jump Out Boys squad.
Right,
you want to move on up. If you go ahead and chop me up."
I mean, I'm partially joking, but this is what that movie director and the whole Me Too movement started from this type of shit.
That's what the Me Too movement started around.
But I feel like he was wrong though.
I don't know the details in that. But there are several situations.
He was making a fuck to get in movie.
Right, but also
he definitely was wrong.
But why were?
But it's the same.
So
thing.
he was wrong.
Right.
He was making them fuck to get in movies.
Right.
He made them have sex,
but he didn't hold them down and make them. He said, "If you want to be in this movie," he used his power and influence.
Exactly.
Said, "You'll never work again in this town unless you're Charlamagne, ma."
I'll suck some dick.
Adidas, my shit.
So just to clarify,
he was wrong. Now
to the audience out there, we got. So this is a me. So she's doing a Me Too. This is a Me Too type of scenario.
She trash.
She's turning her supervisors and shit to Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
But what about the people that wasn't supervisors?
Right. What about the people who?
What about the guys that were just like her? They couldn't.
Did she get in trouble for that?
But they couldn't take her up.
Because
she got in trouble for.
They was
all
doing
that
on a taxpayers.
Taxpayer time. They was doing it on the clock. They was doing it at work.
Right.
They was doing it off the clock.
Right.
They was doing it off work. Whatever you was doing off the clock, it don't even matter. It's that you nailing motherfuckers while y'all on duty.
Right.
You nailing motherfuckers at work. You know what I'm saying? And you causing ruckus in the office because now you got one officer coming to another officer like, "Yo, why you busting my girl down?"
Right. And the thing is for me
whole
too,
time
bro,
she'll just.
And the thing is for me too is like people like her. It just look crazy because it's really people that go through real things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? with her using this, and you was dealing with people that wasn't above
Right.
you. This is how you is.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with now. Maybe some of the lieutenants or something they might have did offer some positions and stuff. But what about the people that's just like her? They can't advance her position.
Right, they can't.
Why
They
were you
can't.
sleeping with them?
Yeah.
They couldn't do nothing for
They
you.
was blackmailing her,
bro.
Man, listen.
And not protecting her.
Bro,
Man,
leave
you know what?
Leave that cognac alone, bro.
Man, listen, Terry Crews is rolling over in his. Oh, he's still alive.
Terry
But
Crews.
look,
He doing his show.
Terry
That's
Crews
funny
is-
as shit, bro.
He's gonna be her biggest ally because he bust down. He let a nigga grab his motherfucking nuts in front of his wife at a party 2 times,
And he 280 pounds.
and he want to join the Me Too movement. Now
He
that
what?
oh, you ain't know he got
Never,
it. He
ain't
got
never
involved.
go to-
Hey,
he ain't never go
I see
there.
what's going on out there. I got Me Too. Now his explanation was his wife told him, "Hey, you don't want to be blackballed in this industry, so let them grab your motherfucking nuts."
But then I would have went off on my wife. First of all, she wouldn't have had a chance to tell me that. If a man grabbed me, it's hands and feet going on him right then and there. I'm putting hands and feet on him. I'm gonna either win or lose, but we gonna fight.
And my thing is about that is, you had this shit happen twice. So in Terry Crews' situation,
Right.
he was at a party. The nigga grabbed his dick. Hey
That's wild,
man,
bro.
get your hands off my dick. He look, hold
So
on.
he wasn't protected either.
And nobody protect him like me.
Right.
Look, he, hold on, man, what you doing? The nigga say, man,
And did it again.
and did it again.
Hey, bro.
And then he said, hey man, what's going
What's
on
up? What's
here?
this about?
And his wife looked at him like, hey, it's cool.
You know, Terry Crews.
No, the levels are different. You did this shit in front of my wife.
It ain't worse. It's either way it's bad.
But that's even worse.
What he do?
Who, Terry?
Yeah.
Nothing. He walked off. And then his wife told him, hey.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
And this is my question. Though.
Oh, shit.
They got to know something about Terry Crews because Terry Crews is an ex-football player, nigga in the gym.
Yeah.
Niggas just walking up on a nigga in the gym and
He
just
pussy,
grabbing
bro.
on him.
They
got to know something.
And he
bro.
wasn't protected.
No, his wife
He should have
protected
been
him.
protecting himself. He big
So-
as the security guard.
So
That's facts.
now, quick question. In this scenario, like I say, his wife told him, hey, you don't want to be blackballed from the industry. You want to make sure you still have a good career, so don't say shit. So in my mind, he swapped his career for a couple dick grabs. That's a transaction.
Hey, here go a question though. If y'all had a situation where y'all had like some M's on the table, would y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all Terry
No,
Crews,
what?
y'all shit.
Man, I ain't never let
Just a one cup off?
Nah.
Man.
I got my integrity won't let me do that.
Exactly. Ain't no
My
price on that, bro.
morality won't
Ain't no
let me do
price on
that.
that,
That's the issue that I have with some of the stories with the Me Too shit. All of the stories that ain't definitely not no BS, but some of them is just like, yo, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of them is crazy.
Yeah. There's no dollar amount that I can fucking think of that'll let me have motherfucking cuff my balls for a goddamn job or whatever. Money, whatever it is. But
after these messages, we'll be right back. Dickens is slowly winning the taste buds of millions of cider drinkers from right around the world. And after sampling just one glass, I was hooked. I knew the ciders have been around for a while, but I just couldn't wait for my girlfriend to try a Dickens cider. When she arrived home from work, I told her to close her eyes, and before she knew it, I surprised her with a Dickens cider.
I can't begin my day until I've had a Dickens cider.
There's nothing better than waking up to a good old Dickens cider.
My girlfriend loves Dickens ciders.
My sister came to stay with us for a month, and my husband couldn't go a day without the Dickens cider.
So there you have it. For over 150 years, Frederick von Dickens has developed a beverage that literally brings women to their knees. So fellas, for the sake of the economy, get a Dickens cider.
Cut me in and cut it out, bro.
Facts never fill.
Oh no.
You know?